This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
It's the last episode of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Christmas is over. Finally.
So hard to believe. My gosh.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. Shit. We got a special guest with us. Now here's the thing. I banded him a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Then I unbanned him last week. No! Shit! A couple weeks ago I unbanned him.
Hmm?
And then I decided, I was like, you know what? It's the last show of the year. I might as well invite him on the damn show. Josh Sanders is with us today.
Yes.
I'm bringing it. What's up, guys?
You better be able to, because the bullshit that you said get banned.
That was tough, Josh.
Look, I've been looking out my windows, checking my door, making sure you're not coming down here. I mean, I know we're not that far away from each other, so I've definitely got the knowledge to back up what I was talking about.
Oh,
I'm going to explain it to further depth.
Damn. All right. But, yeah, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. And, of course, today's episode is our very last one of the year because it's New Year's Eve by the time you guys are listening to this. So be safe out there, too. All right? Don't be drinking too much as I take
Call it Uber.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Uber, cab, Lyft, whatever. Shit.
Walk, crawl.
Yeah, crawl, whatever floats your goddamn boat. Shit.
That's right.
All right, so before we start the show, now, all right, truth be told, I listened to Keeping It 100 with Conan. And Clay, you're going to love this one.
Okay.
Yeah, Vince Russo was on. And, yeah, he was talking about the whole Dominic thing. And now I got a kind of like a special thingamabob for our fantasy matchup later on the show. And it made me think of it because of this, kind of what Vince Russo said. And then when I listened to this episode, it was the same night AEW was on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm just throwing that out there. It was during the segment with Hook. So now I was listening to this and I was like, you know what? Let me play this clip for the boys and see what they think. Now he's talking about Dominic. Okay? So, oh shit. All right, here's the clip. Take a listen.
What I don't like.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it's not on Dominic.
That's why you're going to love this show, because we don't run away from anything.
Yeah, no,
That's my
bro.
godson. And when
not,
he fucks up,
No, bro. It's not on Dominic. It's
right.
the booking of Dominic.
Right.
This is what I don't like, the way they're booking him.
Right.
I don't think Dominic should be a chicken shit heel. I think Dominic should be that young stud. Bro, he's got a chip on his shoulder for what he did to his old man. He's got the muscle. He's got the girl. This guy doesn't think his shit stinks. He not only believes he's the second coming of God. This kid's got such a chip on his shoulder. Oh, I think he should he should be the young kid stud that everybody wants to see get their ass kicked.
Right. So this is what I would say to that. That's a very valid point. And we kind of have a guy Austin Theory kind of is doing that right now. But, you know, Scott Hall used to say this all the time. It was one of my favorite sayings, and he's right. There's more than one right way. Mm-hmm. So I think your way works, and I think their way works. You know, he's getting more heat than anybody on that fucking show, and he's still a rookie. He still doesn't even know what he's doing. Wait till he learns, Vince. He doesn't have that timing that you get with bro, there's no substitute for experience. Right. There just isn't. I don't give a fuck how charismatic you are or how cool or how prodigious you are. There just is no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, even when you first, how long has your show been on the air?
All right. So, I mean, what do you guys think of that comment?
Vince is a dumbass. In particular. Like, first of all, Dominic needs to be that chicken shit heel.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got the group with him. He
It
doesn't
works
have
for
to
him.
be. It does. He doesn't have to be a badass. Look, he's that big around. As I'm saying, he's very skinny. Yeah. He's tall. He's not believable to beat anybody up, so he has to be that chicken shit heel.
Yeah.
Honestly, Vince Russo was the dumbest motherfucker in the wrestling business, period. I can't stand this.
But you know what I like best about that is the fact that Conan told him, there's no really right way of doing it. What you say, yeah, it could be the right way, but what they're doing with him now is still the right way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good direction for Dominic, because he's still learning and he knows it. But you know what's the difference, though, is that he's having experienced people around him that's going to help him grow.
Yes.
Being around Rhea Ripley, being around Damian Priest, Finn Balor. I mean, come on. He's getting all the experience he can, and they're telling him as he's doing it, so he's just learning as he goes. Josh, what do you think about Vince Russo's comment?
Well, Conan's right. Some people see it one way, some people see it the other way. Don't mean one's wrong, don't mean one's right.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio, the only thing that drives me nuts is when I watch him wrestle.
Really?
I feel like he's trying to wrestle like his dad, but at the same time, he don't want to be his dad, and I want him to have his own finisher. I want him to have his own move sets and kind of have his own theme with his moves. But I like the story. I'm involved with that. But as far as his wrestling, it drives me nuts.
Well, I'm going to put everybody on the spot later on the show. So keep your shit straight. What do you guys think of it? What do the other two? What do you guys think of Vince Russo's comment?
No, there is no right or wrong way to do it. The way they're booking Dominic now is perfect. He needs to be that chicken shit heel, because if you book him to be a badass, he's not gonna be believable. No one's gonna buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Exactly, Hook. There's a reason why I'm saying all this shit. Jesus Christ. All right, Julian, what do you think of Vince Russo's comment?
I wonder why this guy still has a microphone. Like, it's just.
Well, he was a writer for WWE.
Yeah, like a couple segments with Steve Austin. Come on, he was.
No.
Was he even born then?
No.
I was born at the tail end of it.
Jesus.
He was a writer for a long time.
A very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and for WCW.
He liked that Jerry Springer type of wrestling.
He does.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the perfect way to say Vince Russo.
Yeah. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah, he likes that shit. It's like, bro.
It was back then the perfect timing.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was. So go ahead, finish, Julian, before I cut you off again.
Nah, I agree with what Conan said. There's no really right or wrong way to book Dominic. I think what they're doing with Dominic is absolutely perfect. Like, to piggyback off what you said, Tony, he has the girl, he has the group. Keep him the way he is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just, like I said, Vince Russo should get away from wrestling. He's just irrelevant.
All right. That was it. Let's go to our Facebook post, shall we?
Yes.
So, wait, do we have any final comments on this shit? No?
Fuck Vince Russo.
Fuck Vince, bro. Fuck him. Fuck him, bro. All right. All right. Our Facebook post. Now, I wanted to put this one up because of who was talking about it. Did we talk about it on the show last week? I tend to forget.
You were bringing it up, the Ronda Rousey one?
Say what?
The Ronda Rousey.
No.
Enzo
and MJF.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about it on the show.
Okay, thank you.
We were talking about Enzo was saying how he could destroy MJF.
Okay, thank you for stealing my thunder, Elio.
In a promo battle.
In a promo battle, yes.
In a promo battle.
So, So Enzo came out and said that he can destroy MJF in a promo battle. So, we wanted to put it up, see what the people think. So, what we have on our Facebook page is, according to formerly known as Enzo Amore, he stated that he can brutalize MJF in a promo battle. Do you agree? Now, I'm gonna get some comments here. While I'm loading up the comments, guys, what do you think? Do you agree with it? You don't agree with it? What?
I agree with it. I honestly think Enzo Back in the day, guys.
Whoa, wait a minute. What? Really?
What? Yes.
You going with Enzo?
I'm going with Enzo, the certified GM bona fide stud.
Wow.
I mean, seriously.
Well, you know what? Wait a minute. Stop. This is coming from a guy that was just on a fucking stripper pole a couple weeks ago.
Hey, you got to remember.
That explains it.
He's talking about certified G. Yeah, I'm a certified G right now. You know how much money I made that day?
Yeah, true. That's true.
$50.
Hey, I am a $50 man. Hey, every dollar counts, brother.
Yeah.
Every dollar counts.
As soon as he stopped at $50, he was like, "No more, ladies. No more.
Yeah.
Grandma, go back."
I had to stop it right there. I had to. For my wife's sake, I had to.
Yeah. I bet she was embarrassed. She was like, "Oh my God, Clayton, get off the pole, Clayton."
It's very true.
All right, go ahead, finish what you were saying.
No, like back in the day of NXT, Enzo Amore on that mic was so amazing, fun, talented, just that he could hold a mic and take care of a crowd like he used to. Now, if we're talking like Enzo being out of the game now, I mean, I still think he's got it. He's got that charismatic to hold a crowd together. Now, if he ever gets a shot in wrestling, I don't know. I'm just saying. Now, MJF, he could hold down on a good promo. These guys would be awesome in it. But I'm thinking Enzo could be a heel babyface mix. Either way, he can destroy him. Yeah. I just have that feeling.
But you don't think Enzo was a little too repetitive, though, in his promos? Hey, how you doing? You know,
when he was a babyface,
what do we got here? A couple of haters? You know, I mean, you don't think he repeated that way too much?
He did, but when he was a babyface, he did. But when he was a heel, he was pretty damn good.
Okay.
When he was cruiserweight champ in 205 and on the show some more before he got fired, we won't go into that. I'm just saying he was pretty talented. So people tend to forget how good he was in a promo.
That's true.
So I'm going with Enzo.
All
shockingly.
Right. Okay. Josh, what do you think of this comment from Enzo, formerly known as Enzo Amore?
Clay, you got it wrong, man. MJF, he's a genius when it comes to promos. He finds actual dirt on you, and he uses it live in front of everybody. And if somebody's got dirt on him in this battle, it's going to be Enzo with all the problems he had with WWE and the sexual allegations that was against him. And really a little bit of his wrestling could even be said against him, you know, career for career. MJF, he's got it all, and Enzo don't have nothing right now.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Elliot, what do you think?
I've got MJF because Enzo with his promos, he tended to get repetitive, and you basically knew word for word what he was going to say. MJF, whenever he has a mic, you never know what he's going to say next.
That's true. That is true. All right, Julian, what do you think?
I gotta go MJF, even though
of course you would.
I was a big Enzo mark back in the day. I loved
was you even born when Enzo was wrestling?
I'm not that young.
That's gonna age me a lot.
Right? I was only 16.
Okay, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Yeah, but I was a big
hurry up!
But MJF,
get to the point.
MJF would destroy Enzo. All right, but it'll
how
for how?
Yeah,
like
why?
Elio said, like John
said. I want to hear what you say.
Well, MJF will just keep dropping nukes on you.
Jesus Christ. You know what?
I would pay for it.
Shut up. You're muted. All right. Listen, here's the thing. Now, I agree with what everybody said, except for Julian. Okay? Now, oh, man, this one is a little bit hard. But what Josh said was correct. MJF has no filter. Okay? Mm-hmm. But I think Enzo doesn't have a filter either.
No.
He's not in WWE.
That was his filter before.
Exactly. Right. So, unfiltered.
It'd be good. I would love it.
Yeah, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think if Enzo doesn't go back to the old Enzo, I think he can go toe-to-toe with MJF. I think he can. But MJF, he has zero fucks given to him. He will bury Enzo, and he'll use that allegation against him. He'll use his career in WWE. He'll use a lot of shit.
What does
Even
Enzo
he's got
have
that.
on MJF?
What's that, Josh?
What does Enzo have against MJF?
Nothing.
Nothing really. Nothing.
Nothing.
Can't use
He can
nothing.
call him. He can call him a spoiled brat or a whiner. Okay, yeah, that's great. You know, because look at what Ricky Starks did. He was
Sure.
trying. He was digging. He was trying to get something,
Yeah.
and he was trying to get the crowd's reaction. He didn't get it.
Mm.
Kind of. There was a couple things, but
He
I
got
think
the fanboys.
yeah, he got the fanboys. Yeah, but I think Enzo, I think would throw really good jabs. But at the end of that promo, I think MJF would definitely get it for sure. He would destroy him.
Okay.
I don't want to say that.
Oh man,
He wouldn't destroy him, but he would get the best of him.
Yeah.
fantasy dream. MJF with Wardlow, Big Cass, and Enzo.
Wouldn't
Be
that
all
be
right.
something? Holy
That-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fire.
All right. Let's look at the comments. Paul Romanoff, he said, I know MJF is everyone's favorite right now, and that people will be biased in siding with him, but note that Enzo is a freestyler and was able to hold the crowd even at a PG environment. I think he can. I think Enzo can wreck pretty much anyone in the promo. I hope his wrestling skills also improve, though. All right, you know what?
We're not talking about his wrestling skills though. That's the whole thing. It's promo.
I mean, he's right. His wrestling ain't that great, but
no, he was never a great wrestler.
I mean,
the promo
come on.
was phenomenal. though.
come
That's
on,
what held
buddy.
him in his career.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Enzo. I'm not talking about.
Yeah.
He was the floppy bird looking man that had to get the hot tag in to Big Cass to finish the job.
yeah,
Mhm.
but I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with his comment. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, I
It's
mean,
50-50.
it's what?
It's 50-50.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Tammy McDaniel. She said, absolutely send him home crying. Who?
Who? Yeah. Who?
What the fuck are you talking about, woman?
Exactly. You gotta do a new day here. Who?
Hey, I know what this is. I don't know about y'all, but my wife thinks I'm a mind reader, so maybe she thought we would just read her mind.
Oh, probably. Robert Jacobson said he called the one now. What the fuck? What is that with these comments?
What?
Come on, man. This is the last one of the year. And
Josh, we need you commenting again,
Oh,
man, because you're the
boy.
only one that makes sense. The rest of these are like, what the fuck?
Christ.
Just,
People.
just you saying that, Clay, made it all better.
There
I
you
felt like I was getting, put in with these people, and these fans. I'm not with them because they once agreed that Chris Jericho was better than Edge, and I ain't been with
That's
them
right. I
since.
forgot you're an edgehead, huh?
Yeah.
Josh is
man.
an edgehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge Edgehead.
All right. Robert Jacobson again. He commented saying, gift of jab. Whoa!
What?
My
Goodness.
God.
Who's he talking about?
No clue.
What the fuck? Frank Nito. He said, nah, man. MJF will run circles around you, but Enzo will still say some slick shit. Okay. That was okay.
Yeah.
That was fine. I mean,
Yes.
not the greatest.
Yeah.
Sure. Joey Merle Hernandez says, yes, I do agree. So he's agreeing that Enzo can beat him in the promo battle. And
Okay.
Brad Becker, he said MJF, not even close. All right.
Oh, all right.
I'm done. Done, man. Come on, man. You know what? These next comments that we get from these next segments that we got better be good. Better be good.
Mhm.
All right. Let's go right into the fantasy matchup. Normally we do start that one off first. Yes, I know. But I want to change it up. Last
That's
episode
all right.
of the year. So
We do it different.
yeah. All right. Fantasy matchup this week we had Bianca Belair versus Britt Baker. I forgot.
That was AEW.
Who was who? Who was
Me.
it against who?
Be-
Oh, Clay
Bianca.
versus who?
I think
Julian.
Julian.
Julian. Yeah.
Against Julian?
Yeah.
Who had what?
I had
I had
Bianca. He
AEW.
had Britt.
Oh, okay. All right. So now before I read the results, what do you guys think of this matchup? I mean, is this a fantasy matchup? Would people care?
Absolutely.
Who do you think would win? In your honest opinion, who you think would win?
I absolutely think people will care about this match. This is probably, to me,
Okay.
probably the best in WWE going against the best in AEW right now.
Yeah.
I would think Bianca would mop the floor with her still.
Really?
Bianca's that damn good, yes. So I'm going to go with Bianca Belair, especially how it goes right now. Babyface, Britt Baker be the heel.
Yeah.
They would have a great match, but Bianca's going to go over. I'm
Okay.
going to say Bianca Belair.
All right. Of course you would, though. But anyway,
Yeah.
Elliot.
I've got Bianca Belair. This would be a great match. But Bianca's got the look. She's got like the in-ring athletics, and
Yeah.
she has a crowd. Like fans love Bianca.
Yeah.
She has
How
a
can you
fans
not
camp
love
as
her?
well. Yeah.
I know,
You know,
right?
Seriously.
So I'm going with Bianca.
All right. Josh, who you going with in this matchup, and what do you think?
Well, I mean, I think Bianca's better out of the two, but in a match-wise, if I wanted to see it, I want to see Bianca lose. Just 'cause
Really?
not that big of a Bianca fan. Yeah, me and my wife, we kind of cheer for Bianca to lose sometimes. I don't know why. We're more of a Hill family over here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Julian.
My wife's been wanting her to get that ponytail cut off for a long time.
I think a lot of us do.
Yeah. I think it's getting to that point.
Yeah. Well, I think right now, though, the way she looks at it and probably the way people in the back look at it is that it's part of her shtick now, you know?
Yeah.
So, because that's not her real hair. I don't know if anybody noticed, but.
What? No.
I've seen it. I'm dead serious. But,
One day it's going to come off. It's just gonna come
one
off in
day.
the match. People are going to be mind blown.
Yeah. I mean, because they be yanking on that shit. It's like, God damn, what's fucking Gorilla Glue on that shit? What the fuck? But anyway,
Mhm.
Julian, what do you think of this match?
I think it will be a great match. I think it will be a great build, great match. I'm going to have to go against my pick and go with Bianca. Bianca is the absolute total package. Now, nothing to take away from Britt. She's a great talent, one of the best AEW has to offer. But like I said, Bianca's just a total package. I got to give it to her.
So, Elio, you did did you do a poll on this on your TikTok?
I did.
Oh, fuck. What was that one like?
67% went with Britt, while 33% went with Bianca.
No
What?
shit.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you had a match
Wow.
with these two, Bianca has nothing to gain. She already has her accomplishments. Britt would gain a lot from beating Bianca.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
she
true.
would. Holy shit. Wow.
That still
Make it
surprises
bloody.
me, though.
That,
Yeah.
yeah. Denny Howell. He said, my money's on Dr. Britt Baker. Okay. Makuik Maling. He said, maybe some Facebook users looked wrestling fantastic, so my advice goes to wrestlers to say, oh my God, shut
What?
That's not the question.
Christ. People. Seriously.
Mhm.
Seriously.
Yes.
E.G. Guns. Oh, excuse me. He said, seriously, EST, of course. Okay. Mike Muirhead, he said Belair by far. Rachel
Okay.
Jimenez says Bianca Belair. Brian Adams, the singer, he said Kane should manage her as Isaac Yankem, make a thing out of giving people's teeth to Danhausen. All right, come on.
What?
I saw this comment. I instantly went, what the fuck? What? I don't even know how to describe this. Like,
God damn.
where? See what we have to deal with, Josh?
Shit.
Yeah. Y'all just,
Seriously.
you got to pretend like they're characters in a reality show that y'all are stuck in. That's,
God, man.
best way to get through it.
You know, it wasn't nowhere near what the fuck we were asking.
No. Not even
Nowhere
close.
near it.
No.
God, man. Oh, my God. Ayum Ahua, he said, wait, let me double check. He's fucking profile picture of Captain Howdy, or Uncle Howdy. Fuck.
Oh.
But he went with Bianca Belair. David
Okay.
Iredell, he said the EST without a doubt. JP Running said Britt Baker. Alan Pelton Sr. said Britt can't lift Otis. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. But what does that have to do with the match, though?
Exactly. You know, I was going to say that, but that was too funny.
That was.
Mike Gray said Britt Baker all day. Darren O'Malley said no story. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesus. Banjo Mick. Wow. What's her name? Banjo
He's down here from the bluegrass.
he has to be. Holy shit.
Yes.
We do got a huge following in that area, by the way. So
You're welcome.
Well, he went with Bianca Belair. Another one went with Bianca Belair. Another Bianca Belair. Another Bianca Belair. And the last 3 went with Britt Baker.
Okay.
Before I read the results, I'll give my opinion. I think this would be a good match. I really do.
Mhm.
But Josh, you said something that I was just like, holy shit. Yeah. I didn't think of it. And then you said it. I was like, fuck, you're right. This match does nothing for Bianca. Nothing. Okay.
She's already there.
She's already there. If
That's
she beats
true.
up now, if this was Bianca versus maybe Charlotte, I would say so because Charlotte's a big deal. But this is against Britt, and it's no disrespect to Britt Baker, but it does nothing for Bianca. But it would for Britt Baker.
That's
It
true.
would, it would definitely boost her
EST
career.
versus DMD.
Yeah, right.
That's a pay per view.
It is.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
main event.
It is.
Oh yeah.
So the result, 62% went with Bianca Belair,
Boom.
while 37% went with Britt Baker.
Boom.
Yeah. Yep. So there you
Sorry.
go. Why are you apologizing for? You won, you fucker.
I didn't apologize. I said that was all right.
I thought you said sorry. I'm like, for
No,
what?
I
You
said
won.
No, I said that's all right.
All right, so after the break, we're going to have another fantasy matchup. I'm not sure who's it going to be against. It might be me against Elio. Yeah,
Yes.
it'll be me against Elio. Sure, why not? But I'm going to talk to the guys because I have one in mind that I'm thinking I might consider. And
You should.
I think, honestly, I think this will draw a lot of attention, a
Mhm.
lot of hate. Like our freaking hot tag news today drew a lot of hate. And yeah, it did. So I think this matchup might be something that's going to draw a lot of hate. And
Mhm.
it's probably going to drive me nuts next week. Probably is. Seriously.
Oh, it will. It
So, all
will.
right. So, yeah. So stay tuned for
Yeah.
that. Right now, it is time for the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Clay.
All right, let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. Unfortunately, I'm going to start out with some bad news. Former TNA announcer Don West has passed away at the age of 59 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
From Mike Tenay has put that out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Prayers go out to the
Yeah.
West family.
Yeah.
Former AAA star Dragon Lee has announced that he is signed and headed to the WWE.
After
So-
beating FTR.
Right? Yes.
He looked good.
So-
Yeah.
He did. So I was happy to see that. Tony D'Angelo and his girlfriend, the Don, has gotten engaged.
All right.
So congratulations to that, I guess. Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. And going into another bit of news, have you guys seen the new movie, The Glass Onion?
Oh,
Got
well,
Batista in
Batista.
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it, but I know he's in it.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Me and Kaylee watched it,
Is it?
2 nights ago. Yeah.
Okay.
But going into that, Ryan Johnson, who is the director of The Glass Onion, calls Dave Bautista the best wrestler turned actor.
I heard that.
Yeah. What do you guys think on that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
don't
I mean,
think
he
so
did a
either.
Marvel movie.
I'm not going to give it a bad thing. Batista's a damn good actor.
All right.
I
Well,
think with a bunch of his
okay.
movies.
So wait, we have
Mhm.
John Cena, The Rock,
And
Batista.
Batista.
Out of those 3, you think he's the best one out of the 3?
No, I don't think that. I think he's a good actor, but he's not the best out of the 3.
But I'm
I
asking.
feel like,
Yeah, the director's very biased.
yeah.
yeah, well, true. I get that, but that's
But I'm
just
I'm
throwing
just
it out
saying,
there.
between the 3, who's the better one?
The Rock,
Right.
Yeah.
the Rock, hands down.
The Rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Favorite Rock
just-
movie is The Rundown. I love that movie.
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
With
But
Stifler.
that was just saying.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah. And my last bit of news: Sports Illustrated has put out their top 10 wrestlers of 2022.
God damn.
And this list is even more fucked up than PWI's.
What is going on?
Okay, so I'm going to go from 10 to 1.
Go ahead.
Number 10, Masha Slamovich.
Why?
What?
Who the
Who
fuck
is
is
that?
that?
She's in Impact Wrestling.
Shit, I don't
say
even
Marsha
think I was born.
Well, no, she's currently in Impact Wrestling. When I saw this list, I'm like, why? Number 10, why? I guarantee you, the guys at Sports Illustrated have not seen one match with her and probably don't even know who she is.
I highly doubt it.
They just saw the name. They're like, yeah, it sounds like a good name. We'll put that at number 10.
Yeah, right?
Number 9.
And you know what?
Is that her name?
Masha Slamovich.
And you know, Slamovich, yeah.
Slamovich.
And you know what though? I guarantee you they did that shit on purpose because they were like, you know what? Well, we got to put this out there because if Tony Diaz reads it, he's gonna fucking jack it up. But little did they know that that's all on Clay.
It's true. That's true. And you know what? I don't know this person, so I don't care. I fuck your name. So that's there you go. Number 9, Cash Wheeler. Number 8, Dax Harwood. Number 7, El Helio del Vikingo. I fucked that name.
Again, why? Son of the Viking, why?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Number 6, Jamie Hayter. Number 5, yes.
Wow.
Number 5, Will Ospreay. Number 4, Roman Reigns. Number 3, Bianca Belair. Number 2, John Moxley. And number 1, Seth freaking Rollins.
Now this came from Sports who?
Sports Illustrated.
Wow.
Yes.
Did they just start watching wrestling this year?
They had to have.
They had to have. If they got Roman at 4, seriously?
Yeah, he should.
Roman Reigns
He should be 1 or 2.
Wow.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly. You got Jamie Hayter in the top 10.
Right?
It's got to be her ass.
Yeah.
She's in there.
Has to be.
But this list is definitely more fucked up than PWI by far.
Wow.
Now, Seth at number 1, I'm not too upset about. He should be at top 5, but I'm sorry, he's not number 1.
Not over Roman.
No.
Now, he only won the United States Championship. That's all he won this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But still, I saw that and I'm like, oh my God, wait till I get on the show. Oh.
Yeah. Not a good list.
No. Terrible. But that's all I have for news. Tony, let's get into rumors.
All right. So just to feed off of Dragon Lee, his brother's Roosh. I didn't know that.
Oh, no.
But wait a minute. He was on AEW. Remember?
Dragon Lee was?
Yes.
Yeah, Dragon Lee and Rouge. And Rouge. Andrade.
Yeah. And they mentioned it too that was Roosh's brother. Fuck.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Oh.
All right.
Huh.
All right. So we'll skip that. All right. WWE is considering Pretty Deadly for a call up to the main roster from NXT. Sounds like they could be working some house shows in January.
Elio, you look so thrilled about that.
I know, right? What the fuck?
Why?
Now,
Hey,
they're not, you know what? They're not a bad tag team. And I knew they would get called up to the main roster eventually. But I mean, you know, we've had our discussions, we had our opinions on Pretty Deadly. But I mean, I'm not disappointed. I'm not like, fuck, no. I think they are ready for the main roster, to be honest.
No, they're a good team. It's just like characters.
Yeah. Yep. And Gunther is likely to defend the Intercontinental Championship inside the Elimination Chamber against Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Santos Escobar, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre in Montreal.
Ooh.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. And this one here, I know Clay's going to be jumping for joy when he hears this one, but rumor has it that John Cena's opponent for WrestleMania is going to be Logan Paul. So,
you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They ain't doing the right booking. They're not doing it right.
Logan Paul.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. At WrestleMania, it needs to be the Paul brothers versus the Usos.
Yeah.
Now,
a lot of people's been saying that.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Seriously, a lot of people's been saying that.
The Paul brothers, I don't know why, but they are famous. They are big time. You know, people watch them.
Yeah.
Because they caused
come to WWE and they beat the Usos for their first time winning the championship for 2 championships on WrestleMania. I mean, I can see that being booked.
Gross.
Yeah.
Just the whole fact of the Usos dominating the WWE Tag Team division and then to lose to the Paul brothers. Are you fucking serious? That's stupid as hell. That's dumb.
Oh, they love to get rocket strapped. That's what the Paul brothers do, man. They rocket strap all the way to the top.
That's true.
God.
Yeah.
Cocky fuckers.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
I was trying to tell you, Clay. I was trying to tell you, man.
No.
I mean, they are popular.
They are.
But the thing of it is, they're not in a good way, in a bad way. A lot of people don't like them.
Including me.
A lot of people don't like them. And to have them in the main, well, I don't want to say the main event picture, but to have them at a WrestleMania going for the titles, Jesus Christ, man. You don't think people is not going to tune into this, even non-wrestling fans?
I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but that'd be so disrespect on
everybody
else.
It would.
That's my
they win those
point.
titles. They're on TMZ. They're on ESPN. They're on YouTube.
They'll be all
channels.
over.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. And I get 100%.
And the thing of it is, like I love boxing, but I rarely watch it. But I'll if it's a good fight, I'll watch it. But every time when that punk motherfucker Paul, when he's boxing, or his brother actually, sorry. When he's boxing, I'll pay. I won't pay, but I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That Nate Robinson knockout had me hooked. I was like, damn, like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. A lot, like I said, their popularity is more of a hate popularity than it is that people love them. But they're smart to take that train and keep going with it, though. They are. They're really smart for doing it. So now that they're trying to get into the wrestling part of it, I mean, I don't know how his brother does in wrestling. He did that one little spot at the Saudi show. Didn't look that impressive to me. But I do got to give Logan Paul, I got to give him his props, especially after that wrestling match against Roman. He did pretty good.
Yeah,
but
he did.
I mean, WrestleMania is what, in April this year or next year? If he tore his ACL, I don't think he's not going to be ready by then.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
at least not 100%. There's just no way.
No. So all right. That's all I got for the rumors. Clay, what do you got for injury?
Well, I have 3 of them, and they've all happened at live shows this past week.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Yes. Apparently, Santos Escobar had an injury scare following a ladder match at a live show, but he's believed to be okay.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
I saw it. What happened? Yeah, it was during the ladder match. And what happened was he was trying to climb up, right? And Kofi Kingston was in that ladder match. And they had a ladder wedged on the second rope. And Kofi was on the top rope. And he did some stupid shit where he was trying to jump onto the ladder and then onto the main ladder. But he slipped. Kofi slipped. And then he just ran up there and they started fighting. And they did some kind of move where Kofi turned in midair and trying to give him an elbow and landed right on his knee. Because Santos grabbed his knee right away and he powdered out the ring. And then they walked him off. So, yeah. Looked bad. Yeah. Well, I don't want to say it looked bad, but it was definitely something you knew he got hurt right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably lost the feeling in his leg.
Probably.
Yeah. Speaking of another injury, AJ Styles has also injured his ankle in a live show. So I don't know how long he'll be out yet. I guess we'll have to see. Hopefully he doesn't miss Royal Rumble, but I don't know.
He needs to be in the Rumble.
Yes, he does. And my last bit of news, Bray Wyatt broke his finger at a house show.
Yeah.
So there's that.
He had it wrapped up on SmackDown, so you know.
Yeah, he did. But that's all I have for injuries.
But you know what, though? I mean, if you saw, you obviously watched SmackDown, but his hand, it looks worse than what it is because that shit was all black and blue.
Uh-huh.
You notice that?
It's
pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, all right. In the hot tag news this week, we have, if Ronda Rousey were never in WWE, would you know who she was? In other words, would you even remember her? You know, I mean, there's a lot of ways to ask this question, but we thought it was relevant to ask it that way because because of the fact that there's a lot of people in UFC in particular, or even people that just made a debut for about a year or whatever, and then they disappear, and then something like they made it onto social media or whatever, and then I'll be like, oh shit, that's right. Now I remember. You know what I'm saying? So for me with Rhonda, in my opinion, I would still remember her, but it would be one of those like, oh shit, Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be something that I'd remember forever. No.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't. Now, I will say this, Rhonda is smart in getting out there into the spotlight, and she's using wrestling to do that. And she's making good money. So, but my thing is that she's such a bad wrestler that why is she there? You know what I'm saying? She's only there because of her name. So that's why I threw that question out, that if she didn't do wrestling, would you really remember her later on down the road? Because when was her last fight? It had to have been like, what, 5-6 years ago?
I'd say later than that. I honestly thought it was like 2015, 2016.
The last one I remember was Holly Holm.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Exactly my point.
It's been a long time since she's been out of UFC.
Yeah, very long time. So that's why I'm asking that. So now you people are pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to questions before I ask you guys' opinion. Eduardo Hicks said, personally, I could care less about Ronda Rousey either way. Okay.
All right.
James Johnson says she was famous before WWE. In fact, that's one of the reasons WWE signed her. This is a dumb question. You know what, James? You're bad. Fuck you.
Yours was a dumb comment.
Exactly. Yours was a dumb comment.
There you go.
Jesus, man. She was famous before WWE. Really?
Oh, shit. Huh.
Didn't know that. Fucking dumbass. Purdue Gray said she was famous in UFC. How is this even a question? Because if she wasn't in wrestling, would you fucking remember her?
Y'all read the fucking question.
God.
They need you to specifically spell it out. Like, okay, if UFC ended, would she fade out like other people have?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, with the Iceman. Nobody can remember him. I mean, what's he doing now?
Who?
Iceman.
Chuck Liddell.
Chuck
right?
Liddell.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I got you now.
But see, the thing of it is, if you showed me a picture, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Vince Berry said Rhonda was a UFC champion, the biggest female name in MMA for years before she even set foot in the wrestling ring. Wrestling fans are idiots.
That's what he said?
Yes. But yeah, you're on the wrestling fan page, brother.
Right. Exactly. Dumb motherfucker.
You're the biggest idiot here. Wes Fritz said, yes, a lot would, because she was on the receiving end of two of the most devastating knockouts in women's MMA, which was glorious, by the way. Fucking Holly Holmes knocked her the fuck out.
She did. Yeah. She did.
Ed Malinsky said, I think when she was at WrestleMania and The Rock went out and got her out of the crowd to beat up Triple H and Stephanie, people were chanting her name. So, yeah, probably. All right.
Okay.
And then Charles Taylor tried to be all smart, and he wrote, let's start here, and put a picture of Ronda with the UFC title.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. I don't want to read no more because I'm getting pissed off. But I'll read it
out all the way, man.
Huh?
You got to spell it out for him all the way, man.
Yeah.
You can't read between the lines.
Sean Jenkins said, yes, but so overrated as a wrestler. Okay.
I like that.
Fraser Overton Jr. says she's one of the most dominant women in UFC history. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Ferris said, you can't be serious. Think that an MMA legend is unknown? Dustin Moore responded to Mike Ferris and said, legend is a far stretch. And then he went on to say, if she's a legend, I don't know who he was trying to spell out, but he said Lesnar must be MMA gods.
Okay.
And then Mike Ferris responded to Dustin and says, you're joking, right? Ronda did something that the UFC was never going to do and have women's MMA in the UFC. And then Mike Ferris responded to him and said, he further commented saying, please remind me, was there women fights in the UFC before Ronda? Yeah, there was, actually.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Jediah Omega. I'm not reading your fucking name, bro. You got like 10 fucking vowels, 30 goddamn letters. Not doing it. He wrote, yes, I was a fan of hers when she was in UFC. Okay, fine. That's all fine and good. Bobby Diaz. I'm going to end it with this, and then we'll get you guys' comments. He said, yes, like it or not, she's a legendary name in MMA. who got too overconfident about their skills and ended up falling harshly in the end when she did end up losing twice. Ironic how it tells a great wrestling storyline. Laugh out loud. Ha, ha, ha. All right, listen. I'll go first. My thing is, and it's like I said, I'm not going to say she was a legend in MMA. She was a good fighter. A lot of people were scared of her.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were scared of her, except for those two, Holly Holmes. And it wasn't Cyborg the other one?
Chris Cyborg.
Yeah.
It was a man. It was Amanda Nunes.
Knocked her the
Amanda
fuck
Nunes.
out.
Oh,
Amanda
was it?
Nunes?
Beat her too.
Amanda?
Yeah.
She lost
The
3
kick to the
times?
ribs.
Ronda
Yeah.
lost 3 times?
No,
Okay, so
twice.
Amanda Nunes.
Her and
Oh.
Cyborg, I don't believe, fought, did they?
That's what I was asking.
I thought they
No,
did.
I thought they did.
Everybody assumed that Rhonda was scared to fight her because she never would fight her.
That's right.
Oh.
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
Nunes
But he's
kicked her so hard in the stomach she couldn't compete anymore.
Really?
Oh.
I got to go
yeah.
back and watch that fight. Fuck.
I guess I do too.
But
I
the
watched
fight
it today, actually.
Did you really? But the
Yeah.
fight I always remember is when Holly Holmes knocked her the fuck out.
I think everybody remembers that one.
And Rhonda was a completely different person after that. And if
Because
you
she
remember,
never lost. That was
if
the
you
thing.
remember, that was the thing, yeah. But if you remember, she got all of a sudden got fucking pissy with the crowd and everything because they were booing her and all this other shit. And I was like, stop being a little bitch. Shut up.
She couldn't take criticism.
She
had
couldn't take
them
the
years
criticism. No.
of being this dominant like monster in UFC, and then she loses one time, and then she's all, "Oh, it's always me." Like that's how she was.
Yeah.
Poor sportsmanship.
Very poor.
Exactly.
But see,
exactly.
But my thing is that with Rhonda, okay, she was a great fighter. I'm not going to say she's a legend. I don't know about that. But if she didn't get into wrestling, I think a lot of people would have forgotten about her. I really do. If they brought her name up, they'd be like, oh, shit, Rhonda. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But her name ain't going to come up in conversation. No. You look at, and you know what? That one guy that wrote that one comment about Lesnar, him, that man ain't never going to be forgotten.
No.
Because what he did in UFC, what he did in WWE, in wrestling, period, you know, a lot of people going to remember his ass.
What
you know
he
what I'm
did in
saying?
actual wrestling on the mat.
Exactly. And that's the
national
difference.
champ.
He can wrestle.
Yes.
Brock Lesnar can wrestle.
Yeah, he can wrestle.
I'm sorry. Rhonda is terrible. She's only there because of what she did in UFC. So I'm sure, which is smart on her part, I'm sure she was just like, listen, if you want me to do this and that, I need that belt or whatever. And maybe she doesn't care less about the belt. I don't fucking know. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know the woman. But my thing is, I honestly don't think, like, because like I'm trying to remember when her last fight was, however many years ago it was. If you brought up Rhonda's name, I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's my reaction to it. If it was the reverse about Brock Lesnar, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I know Brock Lesnar. Man, that boy was good, you know?
Yes.
So, all right, that's my thought on it. What do you guys think about that question?
No, I agree 110% with you, Tony. I'm right there with you. I'm a sports fanatic and will remember big names for a very long time. It's just in my head.
Yeah.
That's just how I roll. And I'm like you. If I see Ronda Rousey on TV or whatever, be like, oh, that's cool. But at the same time, it's more people that I don't think would associate knowing of who she was. Like if she came up on a commercial or a TV show or something, you'd be like, oh, well, who is this person? And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
This is saying now because think about it. In 2014, 2015, she was box office. She was fucking everywhere because she was dominant in UFC.
And she did a few movies too.
Yes. And she was in commercials.
Yeah.
She was in movies, like you said. But now, when she got beat, if she didn't go into wrestling, nobody would know about her. Seriously. I would not call her a legend in MMA, UFC, whatever you want to call it. She's not that great in WWE, but WWE saved her career as going on.
Yes.
I have that feeling. So that's where I'm at. I agree 100% with you.
That's a good comment. Like I agree with that. Elio, what do you think of this?
If she were never in the WB, I wouldn't remember her. I
really
like even before she joined. I only had ever heard the name before my brother got me into UFC because he watches it. So I started watching it with him.
Yeah.
But before that, I didn't even know her, and if I hadn't never watched UFC, I wouldn't remember her either.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I found out her last UFC fight was against Amanda Nunes, December 30th of 2016, which December 30th is today's date.
UFC 207.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I've seen that pop up.
Yeah,
no
she was supposed to fight on January 2nd against Holly Holm, but it got canceled.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was Amanda Nunes was her last fight in 2016.
And she lost.
Yes.
You know what? Now I remember that fight. I saw it.
Round 1 in 48 seconds.
Yeah. Josh, what do you think of this question?
Well, I have watched UFC quite a bit, and me and my dad have watched a couple pay-per-views. We've stayed up 1 o'clock in the morning just to watch Ronda Rousey. So I'm on that, spectrum of I would know who she was. But the people that don't know UFC, no. But I think she chose the wrong path. I think she should have stuck to movies, maybe even became like an action star, and just stayed in the movies because she can't wrestle. It looks like a judo master is in the ring with a professional wrestler. And it drives us professional wrestling fans nuts.
Now, but if she wasn't doing movies, if she didn't do WWE, now mind you, what was the year, Clay? 2016?
2016. Yep.
2016, that's what? Jesus Christ, about 6 years.
Almost 7 years ago.
7 years ago. 7 years ago. And all of a sudden her name popped up saying that she was at a local bar or whatever. I mean, would you really remember who she was? Or you would say, oh, shit, oh, wait a minute. No, I remember her. You know what I'm saying?
I could see her eventually maybe doing like Dancing with the Stars or The Masked Singer, like just some stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, she would fade off if she didn't keep hustling, trying to get her name out. She would fade off. She's got a dull personality. Like I said, she's not very sportsmanlike. She's very cocky. So she'd probably be hard to get along with on the movie sets, even,
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Julie, what do you think of this comment?
I agree with what you guys have been chiming in. For me personally, because back in 2016, I was a big UFC guy. I would, if she never got into wrestling, I would remember her as the girl that got her ass kicked by Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes.
All right. There you go. I think that's it. I'm down with drink. My drink is gone. All right. So that's it for the Hot Tag News. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for a Hot Tag News, drop us a line on our Facebook page. And we'll talk about it. We might make it a Hot Tag News. Who the fuck knows? But no Raw this past week. We're still going to do This Week in Wrestling. But instead of doing Raw, we're going to do the end of year awards. And I just picked a random site, to be honest. And it's a wrestling site. And they had their nominees for certain ones, and then we're just going to pick off of that. So, and then, of course, we are going to have our fantasy matchup. We're going to have who the person is. And it's going to be myself versus Elio. And we'll do that after the break. So we'll be right back.
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Take it easy, guys. Maybe I'll end up on your show one day. Who knows? But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over, and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea. Who knows? We'll see how that works out.
All right, we are back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, Podbean, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn Radio. And now it's time to get to This Week in Wrestling. Tony, let's get raw.
Look at me, Tony! Look at me! You fucking mark!
All right, but before I go into that, there was no Raw, so we're going to do a little special of the end of year award. So we're going to be doing that. But before I get into that, it's going to go right to Clay because we're going to do this week's fantasy matchup.
All right, it's this week's fantasy matchup. Tony versus Elio. So, Elio, pick a number between 1 and 10.
8.
All right, Tony, pick a number between 1 and 10.
I'm going to go 5.
All right, and this week, Tony wins. I had 7. So, Elio, you were over. So, Tony.
He prices right the shit, Elio. Don't be all fucking pissed off.
You went over, brother. I'm sorry.
That against the number not going over.
That's right. Tony, do you want WWE or AEW?
I'll go with WWE this week.
I'm glad you did. Because this week's fantasy matchup, WWE's Dominic Mysterio versus AEW's Hook.
That's an I give up.
Elio has walked off set. He is pissed. Oh, man. I've never seen the gentleman so mad.
He just chucked his headphones. He got a brand new fucking Yeti mic. That's out the fucking door. All right, Elio, get your ass back here.
We need you, Elio.
I must confess, I'm a hooker.
Oh
no, Josh.
It feels so good to get that off.
Wait a minute, Julie, what the fuck you saying? Oh, Josh, you're a hooker too.
I am not. Hook makes me angry.
Shut up, you're muted. Josh, seriously. I just unbanned you, man.
I know.
On the show.
I'm walking up thin ice. But just pretend, just for a brief second, that Hook's dad is not Taz.
I can't. I can't.
That's the problem you have, Tony. That's the only problem you have, Hook.
I can't. No, but he's a bad wrestler. I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant, by the way, when we do AEW.
Oh my god!
I can't believe what I just heard.
I know,
man.
God. Wow.
I'm ready to back it up why I am.
Okay. When we go to AEW, we'll give you a shot to explain yourself. So, all right. So, like I said, there was no Raw this week. It was just pretty much a year in review, best of. The only things that I guess happened now, I ain't gonna lie, I did not watch it. For what? No.
No.
But they had some guests, and they said Cody was there. They asked him a question if I guess if the feud with Seth Rollins was still going to happen. He said, no, my focus is on going after the WWE title. So we'll see what happens with that. So now I just picked a random site. I'm not going to, it's a wrestling site, a pretty credible one at that. So that's why I went with this. I'm only going to go off of what they wrote for their candidates for best of. Okay. So now I'm going to read it. And then I'm read the candidates, and then we all, being that there's 5 of us, obviously it should be a winner. I'm hoping, or we might all be in agreement. Who the fuck knows? So the first category is return debut of the year, and here are the candidates: Saraya, Bray Wyatt, Cody Rhodes, Johnny Gargano, and Dexter Lumis. So I'm going with Bray. Sorry. This one, though, I had to really think because of Cody.
Yes.
His return was huge. At a WrestleMania, at top of that. Bray's, though, we even did a fucking poll whose was better, him or CM Punk. So I'm going to go with Bray.
I'm glad Punk's not on this list, though.
Yeah.
For real.
But I'm going to go with Bray. Clay, who you going to go with?
I'm right there with you, man. I got to go Bray Wyatt. Yes, credit that Bray hasn't wrestled yet, technically, on a Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
But the way he came back, the pop that he got, one of the biggest pops ever. So, yes, I'm going Bray.
Okay. Elio, who you got?
I got Bray Wyatt.
Wow, okay. So there's 3. Josh, who you got?
I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan. Definitely Bray Wyatt.
All right. Go ahead.
You know my brother Brad?
Yeah.
Me and him argued like siblings for a good month and a half if it was Bray Wyatt or not with all the QR codes.
Oh, yeah, the whole White Rabbit thing, yeah.
Dude, it's Bray. He kept telling me, no, it's going to be Aleister Black. So, just wanted to be on this podcast in case he listens and be like, ha ha.
All right. Julie, who you got?
It's got to be Bray. Bray was just biggest pop I've ever heard in my lifetime. I mean, Cody's return was great, and it was huge for WrestleMania, but Bray Wyatt, hands down.
So the website that I'm on, they had their winners. They picked their winners, and they picked Cody Rhodes and Saraya. Yeah.
Really?
Saraya?
Yeah,
Saraya?
they did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But according to us, we went with Bray. It was a clean sweep, so we're going with Bray. Next category is promotion of the year. Candidates are WWE, AEW, Impact, NJPW, which is New Japan, or the NWA. Clay, who you got on this one?
WWE, hands down. And anybody that says different, I want a fucking explanation because
I do too.
Yes. So, yes, WWE.
All right, Elio, who you got on this one?
WWE.
All right, Josh, who you got on this one?
WWE.
All right, Julian, who'd you pick on this one?
It's WWE.
All right, so yeah, and who they picked was WWE, so they got that one right. All right, now this one is Male Superstar of the Year, and here are the candidates: Jon Moxley, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, MJF, and CM Punk. Yeah. So let's go with Elio. Elio, who you pick on this one?
I've got Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Josh, who you got on this one? Male Superstar of the Year.
Acknowledge him. Roman Reigns.
There you go.
I'm surprised you didn't say Edge, but he wasn't on there. But
if
he was, though,
you read my mind.
If he was, I guarantee you, Josh would have picked him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? I have to. Yeah, I have to go with Roman Reigns myself. So I'm picking Roman Reigns. Julian, who you got?
Yeah, it's Roman. He had the best year out of all.
All right. So the winner that they picked was Roman Reigns. So they got 2 right so far.
Roman Reigns.
All right. Female Superstar of the Year. And here are the candidates: Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Toni Storm, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey. So we're going to start off with Josh. Josh, who's your pick for Female Superstar of the Year?
I'm not big on any of those names. Gosh. Why ain't Liv Morgan on there?
I don't know. I wouldn't pick her.
No, I wouldn't
I like
either.
some Liv Morgan. Man,
She's
she had a
not
good
bad.
year.
Yeah, but I wouldn't pick her.
Bianca Belair, I guess, even though I think her championship run has been pretty stale lately.
All right. That's your opinion, Josh. I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. I have some questions about this list, though. But anyway, Julian, who you pick on the Female Superstar of the Year?
I got to go with Bianca. These names on this list is pretty weak.
All right. Clay, who you pick for Female Superstar of the Year?
I got to go Bianca Belair.
All right. Elio, your pick for Female Superstar of the Year?
Bianca.
Yeah. You know who they picked as their winner?
Let me guess, Jade.
Yes, Jade Cargill.
Fuck that. Are you kidding me?
Why? What?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Stupid. That is so stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
All right. Next category. Now, this one is overall Superstar of the Year. So male and females are in this. The candidates are Jon Moxley, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, MJF, CM Punk, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Toni Storm, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey. So the list from the other two are on this list for overall Superstar of the Year. For me, out of all of them, I'm going with Roman Reigns. That's the one. Yeah, I mean, you got to give it to him. Julian, who do you pick?
I didn't hear the list. What was the list?
The same as the other two. You know what? You muted. Clay.
Roman Reigns. Hands down. He's dominant in the whole wrestling industry. I go Roman.
Okay. Elio, who you
Roman.
get?
Roman.
Okay. Josh, who you pick?
This award I'm giving to MJF. He
Wow.
AEW map this year. If I was YouTubing people's promos over and over again in segments, it was his this year. He kept me interested in AEW. So.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who they picked was Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge him, Josh.
Yeah.
He got the other award. He ain't winning them all.
There you go.
All right. Next category is Match of the Year. And the candidates are Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, 3. So I'm guessing the Hell in a Cell match.
Okay.
Gunther versus Sheamus, the Men's War Games, FTR versus the Briscoes 2. So they're talking about their second match. God damn it. Okada versus Will Ospreay, Wrestle Kingdom 16. Those are the categories. So it's on Julian. Who do you pick out of that?
Out of all that, I gotta go with Gunther and Sheamus. That was just a great match. Those two brought it that day.
Clay, who you pick for match of the year?
I'm going Cody and Seth in Hell in a Cell. just the way that Hell in a Cell was. Cody with the torn pec, like he put on that match with a torn pec, and that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and they still put on a great match. So I'm going Cody and Seth.
All right, Elio, who your pick for match of the year?
I'm going to be different because the storytelling. I'm going to have to go with the War Games.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
All good picks. I tell you, all of them are. Josh, what's your pick for match of the year?
Wow, I feel like we're gonna have a weird tie going on since Elliot did that. I'm going Gunther and Sheamus. I'm a huge Gunther fan and Imperium fan right now, and that match, it was the 5-star match. I had no doubt it was. The other ones, I kind of maybe thought they'd be maybe a 4.5.
Yeah,
but that I knew was a 5-star match.
Oh yeah. Now here's the situation. Now Julian picked Gunther and Sheamus. Clay picked Cody and Seth in Hell in a Cell. Elio picked what'd you pick again?
The War Games match.
Oh, the War Games match. Which damn.
Yeah.
But here's the pickle. You know what? And I'll be honest, I was gonna pick Gunther and Sheamus, but when the way you was talking about that match, Clay, I was like, fuck, you know what? Yeah, I felt that goddamn match. I also felt the chops in that Gunther and Sheamus match too. Yes. But I'm gonna go with Cody and Seth on this one.
There we go.
I do. I mean, the reason why is because a lot of people didn't think Cody was gonna show up. When he tore his pec, they thought this match was gonna be canceled. It's gonna be done. The man still came out, and I tipped my hat. And I'll tell people too. I'm not trying to compare myself to Cody. I'm not. But I broke my arm in a match, and I still wrestled the next fucking day with a cast on. Actually, I wrestled the whole goddamn weekend with a broken arm. Next day, I finished up the match and everything. Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. But Cody had a torn pec. He had a torn pec. That shit, like when I saw the bruising on his, it looked like my arm. My arm was that way too, and so it was flashbacks. I was like, goddamn, fuck, I gotta wrestle tomorrow. I gotta go. Anyway, but it was just. My thing is with that match was that it was a whole fucking story in itself. Not only was it a story between him and Seth, but it was a story within him. Is he going to make it? Are we going to see this? And then he comes out, and I'm sorry, my expectation of this match was they ain't going to do shit. He's hurt. They ain't going to do nothing. And then Seth with the fucking kendo stick right on the pec. I felt that. Everything they did, everybody was so invested into this match. That's why I had to give it to him. It was a damn good match. So, yeah, I'm going with that one. But the winner for them was Sheamus and Gunther. They went with them.
Which I'm not upset about.
I'm not either.
If you could pick all these three, they were great matches this year.
Yes.
So it's not like, oh, well, there's no way. No, they were good. All of them were.
Yeah. Yep. I have to agree. All right, so that's it for the year in awards. If you agreed with us, you agree with us. If you didn't, then fuck you. Anyway. All right, so let's go right into NXT with Clay. Take it away.
All right, we're going right into NXT. I'm going to start off with high points. Julius Creed versus JD McDonough. I thought this was a really good match.
Really?
To start out the yeah, I'm a big fan of Julius Creed. Honestly, the way he come up with JD, it was pretty good. Even though he got the win and all that, I'm not really looking forward to the Creed brothers versus Sangha and Veer, but you know that's I guess we'll just see and find out. And my other high point was Tony D'Angelo versus Wes Lee. Thought this was a great main event. Yeah.
I was bored.
Were you really?
Yeah.
No, the other thing, though,
I was bored too.
Oh, whatever. I thought this was a good match to end it. It was that. And my other high point, Core Jade versus Wendy Chu.
What?
I thought this.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Now listen. I know
right, Max Caster.
No. I know exactly what you guys are thinking. This is a totally different Wendy Chu from when we saw when she first debuted this character.
Okay.
It is. She came out, fist blazing, running out there, beating Cora Jade's ass. Now, that's the Wendy Chu I like. The whole sleeping and throwing her pillow at him. And no, get that out of there. And I believe that she has cut that character out. So I like this Wendy Chu. Not the bullshit she was doing the first time. So stop it.
Elio, it's working.
I like this match. Both of them did really well.
What's up, Josh?
You're a wrestler. You wrestled. She drop kicks with just 1 foot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's supposed to happen.
Is what?
Is it supposed to be 2? Is it supposed to be 2 feet? Is she not doing it right?
No. She can. There's a 1 foot drop kick. Yeah, 1-legged drop kick. Sorry. But if you go back, if you go back in the day, a lot of wrestlers used to drop kick with just 1 leg.
Wow.
It's just for me. It's both. But
yeah,
I don't mind the 1-legged. A lot of females do the 1-legged drop kick. They do, and it's fine. It's Wendy Chu. Come on.
Wake up, Wendy.
There you go. But that's all I have for high points. Low points. I think we all have it. Lash Legend versus Lyra Valkyrie.
Yes.
This bored me to death. I did not like it one bit. And one main reason, Lash Legend. She needs to be taken off TV and repackaged. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm even thinking about putting her song back into the Forbidden Songs.
She's not improving at all. I don't get this woman. I don't.
She has
I'm
a
sorry.
fan base, though.
Well, true,
What?
but
How? What fan base? I'm not a fan.
With them, man. I argue with them.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Are they basketball fans? Because didn't she play basketball?
Yeah, I was going to say, it has to be basketball fans because wrestling fan, I've never seen one.
I'm one of the biggest basketball fans you will ever meet. And I'll tell you what, I've never even heard of her real name in the WNBA. So I'm just saying, that's just me. I don't know. So she needs repackaged. She needs to be more training. I'm sorry. She just needs to be off TV until she's 100% ready to go because it looks horrible. Yeah. It does.
Looks like somebody trying to remember what she's trying to remember what to do.
Yeah.
The whole time she's in there.
She is.
Yes. But I gave that a low point. Another low point, Fallon Henley versus Kiana James for that fucking bar. Nobody gives a fuck about this bar. No. It's terrible. It's stupid all around. And this whole thing with Jensen falling in love with her, stop.
Yeah. My God, it's terrible.
I hated this whole thing.
Now I will say this though. Even though that was part of my low point also, but I did enjoy watching it.
Well, yeah. I'll agree with that.
Guilty pleasure.
Kiana James.
True. And my last one, Drew Gulak Invitational. What the fuck was this?
Do you see what they're doing here? Because when I was watching this, I was thinking back. They're giving him the Timothy Thatcher role.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when Thatcher did that?
He used to do this too. He used to do the 7 hours in the ring.
But Thatcher was believable. You're telling me that Gulak is scary? Come on. Come on. That little fucker. Anyway, I hated this whole thing. And Hank Walker, crap. Charlie Dempsey, I wish he wasn't part of this because I see a bunch of potential in Charlie Dempsey. But we'll see. So, but that's all I have for NXT. What'd you guys have?
I had pretty much the same thing. Of course, I have my Wendy Chu versus
your Wendy Chu.
My Wendy Chu. And you know what? I also had that was different from yours. Play was Schism versus Odyssey Jones and Inoue. And what's the other dude's name?
Malik Blade.
Malik Blade. Yeah, I thought that was a good match too, man. But
Odyssey Jones can move around. He's a big dude.
He's a big dude, and that's why I said it a few weeks ago that fucking Keith Lee needed to take notes from him. He does. Agree. I'm sorry because he's just about the same size as Keith Lee. But he does a lot fucking more instead of moving slow like a fucking shut up, Keith Lee. Damn. But I had that added to it. But low points, I had the same thing. But you missed one thing, Trick. I don't want to see you. I don't want to leave that.
I leave that to you, Britt. Man,
thank you.
I know how much you hate Trick.
Thank you. I mean, come on. And you know what?
That stupid hat again.
Now. I got emails, okay? And they were saying that I'm getting hard on Trick too much. I'm like, shut up. But
bullshit.
They're like, why are you always on Trick? You don't like Trick. I don't like him. He's garbage, okay?
What do people like about him?
I don't know.
I
said that in French, garbage. And I did that on purpose. But I'm going to respond to this one email I got. I don't have it up. Sorry. But he asked me to describe why I hate Trick because of what I had said when he was out of the ring, and then the minute the camera showed him, then he would show off. So now I'm going to explain it to you, okay? First of all, he does that. It's not about you. You're outside the ring. It's about the people in the ring, okay? Now, I'll give an example. We're going to jump ahead a little bit, but the main event on SmackDown, okay? The Usos was right outside. If you paid attention to what they did, it wasn't just standing there looking at the mat. They were being animated, but not too much to where the attention was being drawn on them. So that way, even if the camera was on them, they was still being the same as if the camera wasn't on them. Why? Because they're not looking for the camera like Trick does. Trick looks for the camera. The minute he sees the fucking camera, he has to act a fool. When the Usos, when they were out there, they don't care if the camera's on them or not. They're still going to be that animated character. Trick, he just does it. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Trick just fucking does it because he wants to stand out when he shouldn't be. It should be all about Carmelo.
Yes.
So there's your fucking explanation. But that's all I got.
All right. Elio, what'd you got?
So I got Schism and the Odyssey, Jones, Malik, Blade, and Ederson Alfrey. I have the Wendy Chu, and those are my high points. Low points, the one change I made to that, Ikemen Jiro and Scripps.
Yeah,
that's a high point?
Low point.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
No, I already gave my high points. Wendy Chu and that 6-man. The low points are Jiro and Scripps. I had such hopes for this when they started showing the vignettes, and then when we find out who Scripps is.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fantasy matchup: Scripps versus the Hurricane.
Oh my God!
Oh God!
And another one, that Oro Mensa vignette.
The what?
Yes.
The Oro Mensa vignette. They're repackaging him with this nightlife gimmick that they're.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Dumb.
and I got the Lyra Valkyria, Lash Legend, and Battle for the Bar match.
Yeah.
Those are my high point, low points.
All right. Josh, what do you have to add?
You can just, this last episode of NXT just had Shawn Michaels written all over it.
Right?
Damn right.
Yeah. Like he's living back in the day a little bit.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah. Overall, though, I gave NXT a C this week. Tony, what'd you give it?
Same thing. I gave it a C.
Elio, what'd you give it?
I gave it a C as well.
All right. Josh, what'd you give it?
Yeah, it's a fair grade. C.
All right. We're going to Dynamite with Elio.
Dynamite, high points. I gave it to the Falls Count Anywhere match, the Elite and Death Triangle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that, even though the promo from last week didn't really do anything that makes any sense, I also gave another one to Danielson and Ethan Page.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For low points, I give it to Hook versus Balaam Lynx.
Hell yeah!
Whoever the fuck that is.
And I'm confused, like why Blackpool Combat Club is involved with Top Flight.
Yeah.
So those are my high point, low points.
All right. Clay, would you like to go?
Sure. I'll go ahead. Yeah, the only thing I had for high points for Dynamite was the Elite versus Death Triangle. Again, this match is pretty good. That's all I gotta say for high points of Dynamite. Honestly. And now, low points. I just put Hook versus Jobber. I don't even care to mention the name no more because he's gonna lose in a minute. Make Hook look freaking hotter than shit. I can't stand the motherfucker. Yeah. Never will. Not just because Tony hates him. I've dreaded him ever since he came on to AEW, so don't get it twisted. And finally going after Morrissey standing in the ring again. At least he didn't bail like that, but still Hook flipped them and all that. It's like, really?
I was waiting for that choke slam, and then Jungle Boy had to come out.
Ugh, that's the same way with me. Yeah. I gave a low point, honestly, again, to Claudio and Moxley versus Top Flight. This was a beatdown of Top Flight. And honestly, you got something with Top Flight. I think these kids are talented, guys. I really do. But the way you have Claudio and Moxley beat the shit out of them, it just didn't feel right.
What are they doing with Top Flight? It's like when they first came in, they were like high on these guys. Like they were a great tag team, and now all of a sudden you got them losing to the Blackpool Combat Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my last low point. Samoa Joe versus Wardlow in the main event. Mm-hmm. This was terrible. I did not like this. Joe wins. Whatever. The match was meh. But then the bullshit after the fucking match. Darby Allin comes out. Samoa Joe, probably the baddest motherfucker in AEW, easily, runs scared from Darby fucking Allin. Are you serious? This pissed me off more than Morrissey running from Hook. Like, it's Samoa Joe. He's a badass. I don't care how old he is, whatever. Yep. Joe is a bad motherfucker. And you're telling me that 150-pound skateboarding punk-ass Darby Allin is supposed to scare him to death? Get the fuck out of here. That pissed me off more than anything. And I have one more side note. Get fucking Don Callis off of commentary.
Oh, I know, right?
Every time the Elite comes out, he's terrible. He adds terrible to this commentary.
His voice annoys the fuck out of me.
Oh, my. Yes.
Another fantasy match. Don Callis versus Taz.
Fuck that. No, you know what he sounds like? He sounds like he's got a pee-pee in his mouth. That's when he talks. I don't want to hear you talk. You sound
like
ridiculous.
Nails on a chalkboard. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I hate it. I just had to point that out. But that is all I have for time. Dynamite. Tony, let's leave it to you.
Fuck. All right. First of all, I had shit as a high point. Second of all, I'm not going to repeat all the low points because you guys said them all. But I do got to add it one, which is Hook. Hook has the worst punches I've ever fucking seen in my life. He is terrible. If we're telling Lash Legend to fucking go back and get repackaged, meaning that you need to fucking train more, he needs to train more too. Ridiculous, man. It is this boy. I said it a long time ago that they're setting him up for failure. They are. He can. I'm not doubting that he can be a good wrestler, but what they did to this kid was they elevated him way up and gave him that bullshit FTW belt that nobody fucking cares about. I can give two shits about that. It's his daddy's belt. It's written and thrown in our fucking faces, but nobody's saying that. Why? He's garbage. He needs to those punches. When I see him punch, I swear to God, I'm like, oh my God, this guy is terrible. What the fuck is he doing? I'm telling you, once he fights a credible wrestler, like, I'm anxious to see what's going to happen between him and Morrissey. I really am. Morrissey is 7 foot fucking tall. What is he going to do with that? You really going to mean to tell me he's going to choke him out? He's going to choke out Morrissey? No! No.
Shouldn't happen.
Don't see it. He needs to go. Side note, these guys, and they talk about WWE with their jokes, but these fucking guys talking about Stokely's hat throughout the whole match. Again, taking away from the fucking match itself. You don't do that. They kept saying, Stokely with the hat. Why has he got a hat on? Oh, because of the joke they said last week, because Daniel Bryan couldn't see, or Bryan Danielson couldn't see because of his shiny bald ass head. So what did Stokely do? He made it about himself.
Yep.
And then the commentators started talking about it throughout the whole fucking match. You guys, they take away from the match all the fucking time. And I'm sick of it. Now, it's another side note, and this is a comment from Tony Schiavone that I wanted to read on here. It has nothing to do with AEW, but this is a comment from Tony Schiavone. He said, on a regular television show, the entrance has become so spectacular with the WWE that the entrance is better than the match now, and it shouldn't be. Seriously?
What?
That's what he said. It makes zero sense. Meanwhile,
someone who spends more time talking about a hat than the match going on in the ring.
Yes.
Meanwhile, these guys are trying to make jokes and shit like that while the fucking match is going on. And you have the nerve to say that? At least they do that better than fucking AEW. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done. I'm done.
All right.
That's it. Josh, hold on. Josh.
All right, so I want to get on the hook for a minute.
No!
Oh, boy.
So, Tony, you said a lot of interesting things, though. It kind of was revealing about how you really feel towards Hook. Because I
can't stand him, Josh!
You said you were looking forward to seeing him versus Morrissey.
Because it's going to show. Wait a minute. The reason why is because it's going to show how bad Hook is. That's why.
It will.
50-50,
I'm telling you.
man.
No. Watch.
He's been all right. Well, when they had him hot, what they did was they turned it to medium heat with all these jobbers.
He was never hot.
Like you said, he should have done somebody legitimate a long time ago.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I've said that.
That's the biggest problem he had. Other than that, the character, the look, the song, all it's nice.
But Josh, it doesn't fit because they're trying to make him a badass. And this is why I say they set him up for failure. Because if he's going to fight somebody like Jon Moxley, you really think he's going to go over and be a badass against somebody like Jon Moxley? No. Moxley's not going to do that shit. Against somebody like Wardlow? He's not going to do that shit to Wardlow. No way. That's why I say they're setting him up for failure.
David Goliath fight. That's what he's got to pull out of his ass.
He's got to be David first.
Unbelievable.
He's got to be David first.
Like Tony has said.
I think that's what he's going to do in this match. He's going to have to take his ass whooping, lose pretty much like the whole match. He's got to stay, getting his ass kicked, and then pull out that miracle last second thing that gets him that, that rock in the eye to Goliath.
Yeah, but it's not going to be believable. That's the thing.
AEW has already fucked this kid.
They have.
They have.
Put it this way. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Like Rey Mysterio. I give a perfect example, okay? He fought Brock Lesnar, okay? That's a good David versus Goliath match. Why? Because Rey did a lot of hope spots, and everybody was cheering for Rey. I know it's apples to oranges comparing the Hook to Rey, but I'm showing an example as far as a David and Goliath match should be, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Rey, he did a lot of hope spots, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you got it." Ah, fuck no, and then Brock comes in as Brock. This match here with Morrissey and Hook, I just don't see that happening, and it's not just
let's watch it.
And we will, but I'm going to critique it as a wrestler. And I'm telling you, it's just that he can't throw punches. Those punches are horrendous. He can't sell for nothing. Okay, so all that I'm going to be watching to see if he can sell against somebody that fucking big. I want to watch how he sells, and he's not going to do a good job at it. I can see it right now.
But he hasn't sold.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't sold that much either because every time he gets in a match, he's going over.
Yeah.
And it's 1 to 2 minute matches.
Yeah. We'll see. I want everyone to succeed.
First seen him, I liked him. I hated that he was Taz's son because I know y'all don't like him. I was like, man,
you basically said that he ain't got no chance with us, huh?
All right, so
don't even know.
All right, so what else you got, Josh, on AEW other than Hook?
To me, it seemed like too much was going on that whole show. I mean, there was just so much thrown at it, so many different stories. There's probably about 16 different stories in that 2-hour show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and they all try to push it into 2 hours. It's like you can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I felt like I was like losing track. I was like, when did this become a feud? Was this a story going on already? I mean, I was questioning a lot of things going on. Clay, you nailed it at the end. I can't stand Darby Allin, and for him to chase.
All right, wait. Because I don't want people to think that all the crew here is always against Darby Allin, and we are, and we have every right to be. Now you're coming on the show, Josh. Now, what is it you don't like about Darby Allin? Now that way people can hear it from somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
When I'm at work, listening to you talk, Tony and Clay talk about Darby Allin, it's dead on the money. And if anybody don't see it, then I don't know what to tell him. It's like watching.
But why are people on his junk? I don't get it.
It's because that grunge looks very popular,
really,
and just that looks good with him. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, if you like that type of character, all for it. But as far as booking goes, and them making some booking decisions with him, it pisses me off. I want to see him get thrown and beat up. I don't want to see him beating up bigger dudes and looking like he's a heavyweight.
Yeah, because he shouldn't be.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wardlow, what are they doing with Wardlow? I was thinking they're burying him.
Yeah.
They're ruining him too. He should be top of the food chain, but yet there he is.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I hate it.
All right.
Not that good of a show.
Yeah.
No.
All right, Elio, you want to do the overall?
Well, I give it a D.
Wow. I gave it an F.
Okay. I'm right with Elio. I gave it a D.
Josh, what'd you give it?
I'm gonna meet y'all right in the middle with a D-.
All right.
I don't want to see nobody fail, so we don't pass at least.
All right, let's go right into SmackDown. All right, I didn't have any low points because I thought SmackDown was kind of like in the middle again. Borderline shit, and I'm gonna say it like that. Borderline shit. High points: Solo versus Sheamus. I thought that was good. Cena and KO versus Roman and Sammy. I thought that was a good match. The only problem I had, and I'm all right, in defense of her, well, I will say the crowd was very loud. And when I say that, the reason why I'm saying that is because the ref was a little bit too loud, giving direction to the guys in the ring. Like you clearly heard her say, "Don't tag, not yet. Stay there. 1 minute, minute and a half, 1 minute. All right, take it home." Like you clearly heard her say that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is she mic'd up? What the hell's going on? So, yeah, that's the only, if I got to critique it, but I didn't want to take it away from the match. Like I said, low points, it was few and far beyond. A side note is Uncle Howdy. Mask change.
Yes.
Whoever's behind the mask has a beard. They never showed Uncle Howdy with a beard before. And now they have him with a beard. So what they did was they cut out like this part, like the mouth part. And obviously you can tell it's all strapped up behind him and shit like that. That way when he does the move, the mask doesn't fly off. So we're going to, other side note I had, Charlotte Flair returning and then wins the fucking title. Now here's my thing. Is she a baby face or a heel?
I would say she's got to be a baby face. Because how she reacted to winning the title and everybody was cheering like, yeah. So I would assume she's a baby face. But she could be heel next week.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. All right, so that's all I got. Clay, what'd you get?
The only high point for me I had for SmackDown was Solo Sikoa versus Sheamus. I thought this was a really good match. Solo getting wind as he should. I'm in love with this guy. He's going to be
Come on,
a top star before
you can't tell me like the way he's been like wrestling or acting. That's not Umaga.
Exactly. What I said.
Got to be a badass, man.
It's 2.0. It is.
Yep.
But yeah, that was my only high point. Low points, I gave it to Charlotte versus Rhonda. That match winning the title. Like, I was happy to see Charlotte, but I was like, really? You're going to win the fucking title? Like, I get it. She's Charlotte Flair. She's obviously probably the best women's wrestler we've seen.
Yeah.
And tell me I'm wrong. I mean, seriously, she is that damn good, but there is no way in hell. And don't get it twisted. I'm glad Rhonda lost the title because she's stale as fuck with that WWE, with that women's championship.
Yes.
But the way Charlotte wins this makes her a 14-time champion. Are you fucking kidding me? On the first night you come back? That ain't kiss ass or nothing.
Yep.
Seriously. I gave it a low point. The Raquel versus Rhonda was a decent match. I didn't want to give it a high point because, it's Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
But the way they did that afterwards, low point. Had to do that. And honestly, I gave it a low point to KO and Cena versus Roman and Sammy. I thought this main event was going to be a lot better than it was. I understand why John Cena didn't do that much, just because he's in Hollywood now. Yeah. He doesn't want to get hurt, blah, blah, blah. But you make this announcement that you're coming back. You need to do more than just the 5-second shuffle and the attitude adjustment and then leave. It's like, bro, people pay good money to see you. Be the old Cena for one night. I understand you might not want to get hurt, but still, I did not like this match one bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be better than it was. And KO and Sammy getting hurt in this match.
Yeah.
You
KO
see
with a shiner.
Ooh, I don't know if I don't know when it happened, but I look back and it's like his eyebrow and it's big. And Sammy had a bloody nose, so I don't know if those two like collided during the match. But yeah, I saw that. So, but yeah, that's all I had for SmackDown.
All right, Elio, what'd you have?
Yeah, I pretty much had the same high points, low points. High points, Solo Sikoa and Sheamus.
Yeah.
That opening segment with Uncle Howdy, I kind of liked it. It was good for an opening segment. But and low points, the Raquel and Ronda Rousey and the main event.
Yeah.
All
right, Josh, what's your thoughts on SmackDown?
I was just bummed for Raquel. She should have won the match because Rhonda is still as the champion.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Charlotte could come out and challenge her right then and there if they're going to go that route. But I don't agree with Charlotte winning like that tonight. I've never been a fan of that split decision. It looks like just poor writing. Like somebody just heard and did their homework.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Bray Wyatt segment, of course. Only thing with Uncle Howdy is he looks short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
I wonder how that's going to look. You know, when you got a scary masked man, you think, okay, he's going to be a big man. But when you got him in there with somebody else, like a Braun Strowman or even a Drew McIntyre, if they take it that far, I mean, that's going to look, I don't know, I think it's going to look kind of silly.
A little bit. All right.
John Cena. John Cena. What's going on with John Cena, man? He's aged. Like, he made me
You
feel
seen
old
that
tonight.
bald spot?
I was going to say he's got a bald spot.
What was it supposed to look like when he took that hat off? I was like, maybe he should just wrestle with the hat on tonight since he only did 2 moves.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So overall, I gave SmackDown a C+. Clay, what'd you give it?
I'm right there with you, man. I gave it a C+. All
right. Elio, what'd you give it?
I gave it a C+ about.
All right. Josh, what'd you give it?
I'll give it a B just to be different.
All right.
Let's do Battle of the A Show. Those that are new to that, basically what we do is we just pick what show was the A show for the week between the brands, and obviously Raw is going to be out of it because I don't see anybody picking Raw. And just a friendly competition between the brands, and goes all the way up to WrestleMania. So let's go with Clay.
You know, I'm going to have to go with SmackDown this week, even though it was an okay show. You know, this and that, but compared to NXT and AEW, I gotta go with SmackDown.
Yeah. Elio, what's your pick for the A show?
SmackDown as well.
All right. Josh, what's your pick for the A show?
It's easily SmackDown above the other two.
All right, there you go. So SmackDown wins it this week, and then next week we'll have our own. We just fucking do it again because they should be live. So
yes.
All right. So now. Let's go right into the book. Those that are new to the show, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happen in the week of wrestling. And, we do it just to get a good laugh. That's all. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, Baldy Sam's, go fuck yourself.
Fuck him.
Stays.
Kevin Dunn's camera shots.
Stays.
No Trick Willie shot.
Stays.
Yeah, for sure. Sammy and Ty's tongue twisted.
Stays.
Horrible. Chris's wizard.
Stays.
He said it like 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
AEW time management.
Stays.
JB Hammerpants. We haven't seen him in a while.
No, yeah.
Still stays.
Still stays though. Yeah. Orange's knapsack.
Stays.
Trick's non-fitted hat.
Stays.
AEW's absurd commentary.
Stays.
Yeah,
Tony Schiavone definitely stays. Barney's stolen hat.
Stays.
And last but not least, fuck's wrong with Tony Khan's eyes?
Stays.
I'm all coked up and I don't know what to do because I'm failing you in AEW. See what I did there? God damn, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the show. But people, stay tuned because after the show, we have the final round of the 5-second shuffle. Right now, Clay is the current champion, but it is tied with Elio as far as reigns goes. Now, before I tell not the new rules, but the changes for today, only for today. Okay. If you're new to this, all I do is I play a random song off my playlist. I only play 5 seconds of it, and these guys got to guess who it is. And it's not the first one to 5 today, because this is the final game. This is the first one to 15.
Holy shit.
Oh, jeez.
Okay? And now, here's the thing. I mean, Elio needs to root for Josh and Julian or win it himself to tie. But here's the thing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. To win it, right? Because you guys are tied at 11.
Yes.
But at the same time, he has to win it, but he has to also make sure. Elio's got 2 things going for him. He's either got to win it, and then he becomes the overall champion, or he's got to root for Josh or Julian to win it, because then that'll bring him to a tie with Clay. And then it goes into overtime, okay?
Oh, my.
Clay, Clay has everything against him because he has to win it. If he wins, he is the overall champion. Again, if Josh or Julian wins, then it goes into overtime between himself and Elio. But if Elio wins, it still goes into overtime. So
Clay could win a championship and be from Indiana, and that's like the first time Indiana's won something like that.
Whoa! Holy shit! Wow!
You made Clay take his hat off.
Oh,
damn!
Go Big Blue!
Holy shit!
Hey, Christian Watford to you there, Josh. So there you go.
That's why I said what I said, Clay. I seen you post that video.
That's right, Christian Watford. That's all I got.
I almost broke my TV that night.
All right. With that being said, Josh, thank you for coming on the show and being a huge supporter of Wrestling POV. You're unbanned. Yes. You are unbanned, so you can still keep commenting and do what for now. So you can still keep doing your thing.
Y'all made me feel real appreciative. You know, I felt like, okay, well, if I'm banned, I'll be banned. I'll respect it. And then y'all brought me right back in, so I'm back.
There you go. There you go. So you're unbanned right now. All right. So I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the gentleman,
Elio Canella,
and El Zero Muto,
Julian Vasquez.
Again. You're right next door, bro.
I did it.
Get with the fucking program. As soon as you hear me say your goddamn name, get ready. Fuck. Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next year.
Peace out.
All right, Clay, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first or pass it off to Elio, because on my screen it's Elio, Josh, and then Julian. So you can either go first or pass it off to Elio.
I'm going first.
All right, here's your first one.
Tyson Kidd?
It is Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
It is Tyson Kidd. All right, it goes to Elio. Elio, here's your first one.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do?
D-Generation X.
It is D-Generation X. You are on the board with one. It's all tied up. All right, it goes to Josh. That's right. Here's your first one.
Man, there's so many of them. But I'm going with Brett the Hitman Hart.
It is Brett the Hitman Hart. You're on the board with one. It goes to Julian. Here's your first one.
Snitsky.
Let me tell you something. If you was going to get that wrong. It is all tied up across the board. Goes right back to Clay. Clay, here's your second one. Here you go.
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon, yes. You got two. Goes to Elio. You can get your second one with this one. Here you go.
Thunder Rosa.
Yes, Thunder Rosa. They only said her name in the goddamn beginning of the fucking song.
Right?
All right, goes to Josh. You can have your second one with this one. Here you go.
Ooh, Tony Storm.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Brian Pillman Jr.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Matt Seidel.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Scorpio Sky.
No, it is not. It's Warhorse.
Okay, nobody got it. I feel better.
But the thing of it is, Warhorse was there once.
Yeah.
And they gave him this? Like, seriously?
Exactly.
All right, goes to Julian. Here you go.
The time has come to relieve that pain.
I have nothing.
Clay for the steal.
I know.
Mankind.
Mankind, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Julian, you showed your age.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay can be up 4 with this one. Here you go.
Hulk Hogan.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Ricochet.
No, it is not. Josh for the steal.
Oh man, Marty Jannetty.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
The Rockers.
No, it is not. It's Brian Pillman.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
WCW or
Yeah.
early WWF?
WCW.
WCW.
Yep. All right, it's on Elio, right? Yeah.
Yes.
It's on Elio. Elio can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
The Butcher and the Blade.
I'll give it to you. Because on
What
here
does
it
say?
says
What?
on here it says the butcher, the blade, and the bunny.
Oh, yeah.
Can't
Give it to
forget about
Elio.
the bunny.
Yeah.
You can.
I'll give
Some
it
of
to
the
you.
outfits
Elio.
I can't.
Yeah. All right, Elio has 3. Josh has 1, but he can get his second one with this one. Here you go.
Sting?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Matt Sydal.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
The Elite.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Drew Gulak.
It is Drew Gulak.
What? I thought it was
No.
AEW.
It is
Damn.
Drew Gulak.
Okay.
All right.
Feels legit.
Yeah. He don't fuck around. All right, goes
No.
to Julian. Here you go.
It's not Taz. The Boogeyman.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Tommaso Ciampa.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Finn Balor.
It is Finn Balor.
Fuck you, Elio.
Damn it. Shit.
Elio has 5. Josh
He's the
has
last
1.
to do that.
Yeah. Julian has 1, and Clay has 3. Remember,
Mhm.
we're playing to 15. Okay.
Yes.
Goes to Clay. Clay can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
It's got to be AEW. FTR.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Kip Sabian.
No, it is not. Josh for the steal.
I'm gonna have to pass. I don't know.
Julian for the steal.
Samoa Joe.
No, it is not. It's Jeff Cobb.
Oh, okay.
AEW. Yeah.
Well, he was only on there once too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get him
Exactly.
out of here. Get him out of here.
Right? All right. So who's it on? Josh? It's on
Elio.
Josh? It's on Elio? Wait, who
I
did
thought that
end
was
it?
the last one.
Who did end it with?
Clay.
End it with Clay. So Josh, you win, right? God damn it.
It was originally Clay's pick, and
Right?
then
It
he
was?
didn't get it.
Oh, so it goes to Elio
This
then.
one. Yeah.
So it goes to Elio.
Yeah.
All right, Elio, here you go.
Kira Tozawa.
No, it is not. Wow.
I'm
Josh.
surprised,
I'm
but
gonna kick myself.
Well,
Yes, you are.
yes.
Josh
The only
for the
time
steal.
only time I get excited for Darby Allin just now.
Yes.
Wow.
Thanks, Elio.
Elio.
Wow,
Brother.
it's Darby Allen. Elio.
How did I miss that one?
He did that for he did that for me as a favor because like Canadian wrestlers.
Holy shit. Wow. Goes to Josh. Josh can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
I'm on my own against the.
Gosh, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, yeah. See, you was talking all that shit about her.
That's
See what
right.
happens. They were like, well, we're going to give you her song.
Uh-huh.
All right, goes to Julian. Julian can have 2 with this one. Here you go.
I'm gonna pass on that one. I don't know.
Clay for the steal.
Dominic Dijakovic.
It is Dominic Dijakovic.
Boom!
Holy shit.
Dijakovic.
Yes.
It is. Wow. Look at
Yes.
Elliot. Elio's pissed. Clay's got 4. Elio's got 5. Josh got 3. Julian's got 1. It's on to Clay, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He could be tied with Elio with this one. Here you go.
Bailey.
Yes, Bailey.
Yeah.
You're all tied up with Elio. It's on to Elio right now. Elio can have 6 with this one. Here you go.
Edge.
It is Edge. Josh is like, why didn't I get
superstar
that?
ever? Oh, that's
All right, Elio's got 6. It's on to Josh. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
Yeah, that's not like stripper music. Disco Inferno.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Maximum male models.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Good guess.
Adam Rose.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Alex Wright.
It is Alex Wright.
See, that's the one I always get because he has 2.
Yes,
Elio's
he does.
Alex
You be
Wright.
dancing in your car on the way to work, Elio.
He does.
That's Alex
Don't let him fool you. Wow. All right.
Oh, shit.
So who's it on? Julian?
Yep.
All right. Here you go.
Lita.
It is Lita. Yes.
Good job.
You are on the board with 2. Goes to Clay. Clay can have 6 with this one. Here you go.
You're looking at the real deal now.
D'Lo Brown.
Yes, D'Lo Brown.
Yeah.
You are on the board with 6. Elio has 7. He can have 8 with this one. Here you go.
Ken Shamrock.
It is Ken Shamrock.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Elio has 8.
Mm.
Clay's got 6. Josh has 3. Julian has 2. It's on to Josh. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
God save the king. The king.
Oh my gosh. Rhino.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Triple H.
It is Triple H. Yes.
Mm. Damn it.
You have 3. It goes right back to Julian. He can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
Wardlow.
Yes, Wardlow. That's like his older one, isn't it?
Mhm.
Or his newer one. I think his older one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Goes to Clay. Clay can have 6, 7 with this one. Here you go.
Sabian.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
FTR.
No, it is not. Josh for the steal.
Ethan Page.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Briscoe Brothers.
No, it is not. It's Riddick Moss.
Oh.
Yeah. I love everybody's reaction. Like, oh. Like so disappointed.
Right.
All right. Goes to Elio. Elio can have 9 with this one. Here you go.
Santino Marella.
Yeah, Santino Marella. How fitting. They gave the Italian guy the Italian song.
That's the truth.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elio has 9, guys. It's on to Josh. Josh can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
The Brood.
The Brood, yes.
That's such a good song.
It is, right?
Yes. Love
All
it.
right, Josh got 4. Julian's got 4, but he can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
Say Neville.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Is that? Let's go with Kira Tozawa.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Is that Nikki Cross?
No, it is not. Josh for the steal.
Brian Kendrick.
No, it is not. You guys are going to be pissed. Michael Nakazawa from AEW.
What?
Are you fucking serious? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking shit.
Oh, wow. All right. Goes to Clay, right? Help me out here, boys. Goes to Clay, right?
Yes, Clay.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah,
it
that
does.
was Julian's.
All right.
Yep.
Clay can have 7 with this one. Here you go.
Yokozuna?
No, it is not.
Sumo shit.
Elio for the steal.
Is that Sam Greco?
No, it is not. Josh for the steal.
That's what the Big Show came out when he wrestled, when he was sumo, wasn't it?
I can't
I have
give you
no
that
clue.
answer. Julian for the steal.
Is that Goldberg?
No, it is not. It's Lex Luger in WCW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. All right.
All right. Goes to Elio. You can have 10 with this one. Here you go.
Viking Raiders.
The Viking Raiders, yes. He has 10. He just needs 5 more to go. And then he will be.
I need you to get
another-
the forbidden songs, Elio.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All right. It goes to Josh. He can have 5 with this one. Here you go.
Brian Cage.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Axiom.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Ricochet.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Penta.
No, it is not. It's Roderick Strong.
Mm.
Roderick Strong. All right. Goes to Julian. He can have 5 with this one. Here you go.
Brian Kendrick.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Is that Apollo Crews?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Phoebe Necker.
No, it is not. Josh for the steal.
Oh, man. Give me Maven.
No, no, it is not. It's Core Jade.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
right.
Core Jade.
I know, right? All right. Goes to Clay. Clay can have 7 with this one. Here you go.
The Street Profits.
The Street Profits, yes, you are on the board with 7.
Hey.
Elio has 10.
Fuck.
Josh has 4. Julian has 4. Goes to Josh. He can get number 5 with this one. Here you go.
Oh, wait, really?
What?
Does that one go to Elio? Because I just went.
Oh, shit. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Maybe we should skip the song, too. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. Anyway. All right, goes to Elio. He can have 11 with this one.
No softballs.
Plays all bad. Ricochet.
Ricochet, yes.
Damn it.
Said his name, and then it happened.
Yeah,
I tried.
You see?
Damn it.
You done messed up, Ron. All right, goes to goes to Josh. He can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
That was it?
Yep.
Scarlett Johansson?
No, it
or
is
not
not.
Johansson. Shit, what's her name? Scarlett Away.
Oh, man.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, yes.
Damn it.
All right.
I don't know what happened there. All I heard was, oh, and then y'all were like, go. I was like, that's it? That's all I get?
There you go. That's the rest of it.
That's when he was giving himself those ridiculous entrances in AEW, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And in WWE. Because it was the same thing at WrestleMania, the same song.
Wow.
He owns it. He owns the rights to it. All right, goes to Julian. He can have 6 with this one. Here you go.
Gold Dust.
Gold Dust, yes, you are on the board with 6. Goes to Clay. Clay can have 8 with this one. Here you go.
Okay. Tyler Breeze?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Is it the maximum male models?
No, it is not. Josh for the steal.
Michelle McCool.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Layla?
No, it is not. It's Eve.
I had a feeling it was a woman.
All right. Nobody gets a score. Nobody gets the point. Who's it on? God damn it.
Elio.
Elio?
Yep.
All right, Elio. He can have 12 with this one. Here you go.
John Cena.
John Cena, yes. You're on the board with 12. He just needs 3 more to win. And then we go into overtime. Goes to Josh. Josh can get number 5 with this one. Here you go.
Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose, yes.
I like how you said that.
I know, right? All seduction and shit.
Mandy Rose.
She makes me a little red in the cheeks.
Yeah. Josh was trying to sound like Barry White there for a second.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mandy Rose.
She's been taking some of my money here lately.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Josh has 5. Goes to Julian. Julian can have 7 with this one. Here you go.
Chris Jericho.
Yes, Chris Jericho. You are on the board. Goes to Clay. Clay can have 8 with this one. Here you go.
Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio, yes.
Wow.
Goes to Elio. Elio can get 13 with this one. Here you go.
Jack Swagger.
It is Jack Swagger, yes.
Damn it, man.
Elio has 13. Goes to Josh. Josh can have 6 with this one. Here you go.
Yeah, I got 2 people in my mind, but I'm going to go to Jerry.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Kai and Ty.
No, it is not. Clay for the
That's
steal.
my second pick.
How are you saying?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Kabuki Warriors.
No, it is not. It's Sheamus.
What?
Oh. Oh, I remember this
That's
one.
Irish.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
I remember this one.
Yeah, I had Tonka and Tajiri in my mind instantly.
All right, goes to Julian. He can have number 8 with this one. Here you go.
Big Boss Man?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Akira Tozawa.
Akira Tozawa, yes.
Yeah.
Bless you.
All right, Clay's got 9, but he can get 10 with this one. Here you go.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man Randy Savage, yes, you got number 10, but Elio can get number 14 with this one. Here you go.
The 1-2-3 Kid.
The 1-2-3 Kid, yes.
Oh,
Elio
boy.
is one away from tying Mr. Clay Cummings and bringing this shit into overtime. But everybody else you got to root for everybody else now, Clay.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right, goes to Josh. He can get number 6 with this one. Here you go.
Happy Corbin.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Carmelo Hayes.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Otis.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal and the win.
Grayson Waller.
No, it is not. It's Ivy Nile.
Oh, okay.
Ivy Nile, yeah. My other crush. All right, goes to Julian. Julian can have number 8 with this one. Here you go.
I pass on this one.
Clay for the steal.
Wesley.
It is Wesley.
Yeah. Let's go.
Wow. Clay's got 11. He can have 12 with this one. Here you go.
Is that Lex Luger?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal and the win.
So Bret the Hitman Hart.
It is Bret the Hitman Hart.
No.
Wow.
It's AEW theme.
His AEW theme, yes.
Oh, it's so
The
stupid.
drums
It
give it
is.
away.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't think about that. Yeah. Fuck.
We are heading into overtime.
Oh.
And here's how overtime rules is going to be. We will play till 7, okay?
Mhm.
Now, how I have it on my board is that Clay has Julian as a partner. Elio
Okay.
has Josh as a partner. It only goes to you two guys, okay? Elio and Clay. If they don't get it, your savior can be your partner,
Oh,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
You follow me? So we're
Yes.
going to 7. Elio is technically has champion's advantage. So he can either go first or he can pass it off to Clay.
You know what? Fuck Taz. I'm gonna pass it off to Clay. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
All right.
Oh my God.
It goes to Clay. Remember, we play up to 7 this time.
Let's go.
Here's your first one.
No. No.
That's all I fucking got.
yo, Elio, Kobe.
Whoa.
Is it Taz? It's not?
What happens when you
Wow.
guess Taz?
He gets a minus. You want to guess?
Tommaso Ciampa.
It is Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, thank God. Okay, yes.
If I don't say anything from the very beginning, you have to guess.
Okay. All right, cool.
That's why I didn't say anything.
I thought it was.
That's why I didn't say anything. Because
Okay.
it wasn't Taz.
Okay. All
Oh
right.
my God.
Clay's
Never
on the
mind then.
board. Clay's on the board with 1. It's on to Elio. He can be tied with this one. Here you go.
Uso aso uma. Run it straight.
Zion Quinn.
It is Zion Quinn.
Wow.
I like him.
Oh,
It's all tied up. Goes to Clay. Here's your second one.
Oh, hell. Oh, my goodness. Ricochet. It's not.
No, it is not, but Julian can save you.
Yes.
Kenny Omega.
It is Kenny Omega.
Thank you. Thank you. Julian. Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I got
Clay is up 2-1. Goes back to Elio. He can tie it with this one. Here you go.
Gold Dust.
It is Gold Dust. Elio's all tied up. Goes back to Clay. You can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Nation of Domination.
Yes, the Nation of Domination. Clay has 3.
Go.
Goes to Elio. Elio can be tied with Clay with this one. Here you go.
Is that Elias?
Yes.
It is Elias. Yes.
Elio don't need me.
It's all tied up at 3. Clay can get number 4 with this one. Here you go.
Kevin Owens.
Yes, Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
You are on the board with 4.
Oh.
Goes to Elio. He can be tied with this one. Here you go.
Sasha Banks.
It is Sasha Banks. Yes. All tied up at 4. Back and forth.
Yes.
The finals. Goes to Clay. Clay can get number 5 with this one. Here you go.
MSK?
No, it is not, but Julian can save you.
This is Ember Moon.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Anna Jay.
It is Anna J.
Oh, my
Yes.
goodness. Darn it.
Elio has
All right.
5. Clay has 4. Elio can have 6 with this one. Here you go.
Is that Ember Moon?
No, it is not, but Josh can save you.
The Rock.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Is that Pac?
No, it is not. Julian can save you.
Santos Escobar.
It is Santos Escobar.
Yes! Julian, thank you. Thank you.
I love that team. I love that.
Wow. Thank you. All right.
Clay's got 5.
Woo!
Elio's got 5.
Let's go.
Damn you, Santos.
It goes to Clay. Clay can have 6 with this one. Here you go.
The Great Khali.
It is the Great Khali.
Wow.
Clay has 6. Elio has 5. He can be tied up with this one.
You think you know me? You think you know me? You think you know me?
Edge.
It is Edge.
I think it was only appropriate if you had Josh answer that question, though.
I know, right? You could have said, I don't know.
I mean,
and then let
right?
Josh answer it. It would have been like appropriate for him, you know?
I would have went on and on and on. It would have never stopped.
It's all tied up at 6. It comes down to this. It goes to Clay. Clay can win it with this one. Here you go.
Vladimir Kozlov.
It is Vladimir Kozlov.
Yes. Let's go.
Clay wins it.
Yes.
He is the overall 5-second shuffle champion.
Yes.
We start all over again next week.
Nice.
And we play
Hey,
for the
Clay,
whole
for real,
year.
when y'all first started doing this, he struggled doing this game.
He did.
For to see him win it now, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you.
he did. And he there was even a time, I think it was during the summer, where Elio was winning for like 8 weeks straight.
At least 2 months.
No. I think 11 weeks straight, wasn't it? Or am I wrong?
It was a while because I was at work going, Clay, how do you not know that?
It's just time, man. This game and
the
what
pressure.
I've always
I felt
It is.
the pressure of it. You got 5 seconds. You got to pick a wrestler throughout your head. If you don't fucking know, you just throw a name out there, and then you realize, oh well, it was the wrong person, and that's what I've done several times. It's like, but Elliot, you're a wizard, brother.
In the early episodes, weren't you doing the 3 seconds?
Yes.
I think so, yeah. We did
when
3.
we first started it.
Yeah, when you first started. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
when we
3
first
seconds.
started it, yeah. But that was just way too hard, so that's why he was like, we'll do the King Kong Bundy and we'll do 5. But
There you go.
yeah. I think it was 8 though. Elio had a streak of 8 weeks in a row where he won.
At least
9,
it had to be
8
at
or 9.
least 2 months because I couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
And then Clay comes on here and says he meets Mick Foley, and then he misses Mankind
Yes!
song 3 times.
That's so true.
That's
so
right.
True.
Holy shit.
I've made up for those. Like I've missed Mankind. I've missed Shinsuke.
Bret Hart.
I'm
Bret Hart.
I'm even on this show today.
Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers. That's another one.
That's
I can't
the one
ever
that
get the
kills.
Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit. Wow.
Look at you now, champ. Look at you now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Julian, you saved me, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Which one was it?
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, the Kenny Omega. Yeah.
And Santos.
And Santos, yes. That's right. Look at that shit.
Look at
There
you.
you go. All
Clay
right.
wins and Julian won't get muted so much, maybe.
No, he will. He will.
Hey,
John,
new nickname,
again.
the unfanned man.
The unfan man. There you go, John.
There you go.
Again, thanks for coming on, man. You've been a big, huge supporter of our show. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome, guys.
All right. We'll see you guys next year for a new game of the 5-second shuffle. And of course, what's coming back? The pay-per-view point game. That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
The only one that gives y'all competition.
The Royal Rumble will be the first game. Make sure you tune in for that. And play. Damn it.
Yes.
We don't own the rights, man. Hey, everyone, thanks for listening. Have a safe and happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.